What up YouTube, Topaz Yates back for another requested review, and this one is to that Bugsy Make It, which is a Fetty Wap remix that you did, and I'm realizing that you've had this plan in mind for quite some time now, so therefore you're not going to change the plan even though I'm telling you that this is a mistake that you're rapping on these instrumentals and everything and promoting these. And I ain't mad at that, man, because you can't change a player's game in the 9th inning, but again, it's good that you were rapping on these instrumentals, man, because you're still struggling in order to rap on beat, rap with confidence, rap the right way. I mean, you have to memorize these lyrics before you spit them, dude. You have to spit them on point. You have to be your own biggest critic to make sure that you're putting out the best possible music, man. See, it's something that Dr. Dre taught Kendrick, in which Kendrick Lamar is a phenomenal rapper and everything, but what Dr. Dre told him, never be satisfied with your material, man. You should always be wanting to do better. You should always be wanting more. And that was the key to Dr. Dre's success. You have to instill that same mentality that there's no such thing as good enough. It's either right or it's not. And this video that you got is another very high level project right here, man. I definitely love the visuals, especially since you're out there in Tampa. That's like the perfect place to have this drone and to get these actual visuals of being everywhere on islands and everything, man. It's just naturally beautiful. And some of the things that I like that you're doing in there, man, is you're using everything that happens and putting it in there. Like when you're driving down the street filming yourself rapping and everything, and then you get a flat tire, you just say, you know what, forget it, I'm gonna throw this in the video too. That's an excellent thing. Like, it reminds me of the movie, if you've never seen it, that 5 Heartbeats, in which you always want to look at those types of movies and everything because they give you key game. So in the movie The 5 Heartbeats, a group, while they out on tour, they get into an argument while on stage and they end up fighting each other to the point that they ripping off their suits and everything and just scrapping in front of an audience. So while watching this, the manager says, you know what, let them scrap it out. They need to learn how to use everything that they do. So the very next show, they staged a fake argument in which they start ripping off their suits, and underneath the suits is like a shiny suit, and then they break off into the dance performances and stuff, and the crowd goes wild about it, man. And I definitely see that happening with you. You're learning to use everything that's happening around you, much like how you just take the drone out around the city and then you come across certain things like a party on top of a rooftop and you get that as good footage for your videos. Now there are certain things about your videos that you definitely need to work on because you got the high quality equipment and everything, man, but you definitely need to work on your editing techniques, especially when it comes to these words that you're putting up. I mean, you're putting good animations on them, but ultimately they're not standing out amongst the video. Like, you have to focus that with your shadows and your outlines and stuff, man. Focus on that and those words will pop out no matter what the background is. And lastly, the key thing that everybody needs to know that's doing video is your lighting is very important. Because there's parts of this video where half of it seems like you're not even filming it on the same camera, in which I know you are. See, when you take the drone out when it's bright and sunny and everything outside, man, the lighting is just so perfect for what you're filming. But then when you're filming at night, it comes off as just like a camera phone. If you're going to do videos, man, your lighting got to be just as good as in the day as it is in the night. So you definitely should invest into some LED lights and stuff, man. They're not that bad. Ultimately, visually speaking, it's cool. Like, it has its ups and downs. And then musically, you definitely have a lot of work to go. But everybody go ahead and peep out this video, man. It's on World Star Hip Hop. I'm going to have a link to it in the description below. I hope you enjoyed the show. You can follow me at Twitter up there. And you can go to downloadpaz.com, that's down there, to read today's article.